Salute. This will probably be the end of Pokemon. That's exciting. I wonder what thing we will talk about instead of the game this time. I want to say economic situation of the city in the first Infamous game, because were they still using money at that point? Like, did they decide that money had value, or were they just trading? Is it just bartering goods? Because part of me thinks, oh, of course they would probably still keep using money. Surely at some point it would be over and they'd think it'd be worth it. But like, they've been locked in for a while, right? Did they just decide to no longer use old legal tender and instead just barter goods and services? Because I feel like in any apocalyptic kind of situation you would revert to that quite quickly, and then you would invent a system of some kind. I have to listen to a phone message for a second, so just give me 1 second. Hello Prof, how are you? I was looking at myself on the camera, I disagree. Also, I appear to have a tooth problem, which is fun. It is the wrong time to have a tooth problem. Make sure my phone's connected. I don't actually play a private message out into the world. Okay, well that wasn't actually important. So, let me just message the person back. No, sure. I'm just gonna leave that. I'm gonna leave that and move on. How are you, Prof? Yeah, so like, do you just go straight to barter, or do you hold out on the dollar for a little bit? I would like to think I would go straight to barter, but honestly I think I would probably still hold out and attempt to gain money. These are the wrong headphones. Oh my god, where are my actual headphones? Why is there no audio? Why is there no audio? There's no audio. How many bloody headphones? Okay, you heard none of that? Basically I was wondering why there was no audio. Okay, I'm looking forward to this being over. I have skipped so many trainers. We may actually have a minor challenge at the Elite Four, so I'm excited to see if I could have some challenge. Warframe, not Warframe. This is Pokemon. This isn't MGS2 and this isn't Warframe. I'm still burnt from last time. So yeah, I have a tooth problem, which is fun. Actually hurts a little bit to talk, which is sick. Like certain words, the way it makes me move my my lips hits my gum in a weird way and it hurts. So that's fun. This says Warframe. It doesn't say Warframe. It doesn't say Warframe. It doesn't. Yeah, I think I've got like a receding gum or some bullshit. So I need to go see a dentist, which is a great time to need to go see a dentist. But it hurts to talk. Some foods hurt to eat. Or at least like part of my root is exposed. I don't know. It hurts. Really? That's all I can really say. Hurts to talk, hurts to eat. It's bad times. So I'll need to go solve that. Yippee! Right, what are your levels? Oh, you're around level 50. Maybe I'm appropriately leveled. Maybe I've not actually, like... You're almost level 60. Fucking hell. Well, I'll use you. You're not actually that strong, though, so I'm not really super fussed about that. Blol, you kind of suck, if I'm honest. Yeah. So good times. Man, yeah, that... Oh, it's like a sharp. When I said yesterday on stream, it felt like I had some glass in my mouth. That's what it feels like. It feels like sort of a sharp glass pane. You swapped out to something that I could do super effective damage against, but you swapped your Pokemon out, which was curious. I don't mind Rock Slide because I'm just going to use Disarming Voice, and then if you come back to Staraptor, I'll use Thunderbolt. But that's fun. You actually did something. Do I have a Flying type Pokemon? I have the bug. I have Oitka. My old friend Prof. How are you, Mew? Man. That hurts. Oh yeah, that hurts. That's a bad time. Pain is what that is. Great. Fun. Love it. My favourite. Good dodge. Am I about to die? I wasn't paying attention. You're about to die, right? Because you have like very little HP? Because you did something weird? I'm assuming is the situation I'm in. He did something weird. You're on low HP. I need to get Ice Beam for Fiffle. Not that Fiffle can do much. Single viewer of Twitch stream under more pressure than streamer. I've seen that article. I love Hard Drive, man. It's so good. Is my favorite. Is my favorite. Because I've been the viewer and I've been the streamer. And I do feel under more pressure as the viewer. Your reception is better. Excellent. Hey Cap, I've been talking about how my tooth hurts. And how I need to go see a dentist, but getting to see a dentist is going to be difficult. Because for one, they're expensive. Because for some reason teeth aren't like mandatory, apparently. Teeth are luxury bones. So it costs money for me to go see a dentist. It's not covered by the NHS. And two, I assume the dentists are quite full up from people who had dentist appointments trying to remake appointments. It's bad times. It's bad times. So yeah, gotta go see a dentist. I hope you're all good, Cat. I hope you're having a good time. And I hope I can get that sorted soon. I'm gonna have to call, I can't call them today, it's a bank holiday. Well, I couldn't call them today, it's a bank holiday. Now it's just late. But I'm hoping to give them the old bell tomorrow and see if they'll shove me in. I'm hoping if I just go, hi, I'm in pain, they go, oh, okay. Do you want to come in? I'll be like, yeah, that'd be nice. Teeth are premium bones. Which is bullshit, right? Because if teeth are premium bones, genuinely, if teeth are premium bones, why are dentures usually only in one flavour? And by flavour I mean style, not taste. But style could also be... Basically, I mean, why do we not have, like, fancy dentures? Why do we not have, like, dentures that have cool sayings on them? Why is that not, like, seen as acceptable? Why can't I have dentures that say something like twitch.tv/vaguelysomeone and advertise my Twitch stream every time I smile to someone? You're good at excellent. Love to see a gooder Cap. Egg. Oh, in fact, no, I'd get twitch.tv/AdamOnline. Adam_online. For that real premium. Really show off my loyalties. That's what I want. Or Team Perfect Stealth. Look, I could have multiple denture sets, and they could all say different things. Or they could be, like, different colours. Imagine you turn and you see me, and I flash you, like, this giant Grinch grin that's bright green. That'd be sick. You're not, you're plugged in! Man. Green teeth. That's the future, right? And they don't want us to have this future. How? We don't want us to have this future. How are you going to work on your site with constant mouth pain, zero teeth in mouth? Exactly. Why are we not like trying to advance the human cause to a point where we're replacing luxury bones with cool robot bones? We should not, like, teeth. We should grow in our adult teeth and then get them replaced with sick bones that don't break. Yeah, they could have damage engraved in them. I could be the Joker. I wouldn't need to get, like, my bottom lip. Oh, man, I could be the Joker. I could just have I am the Joker. That one needs a snake friend that uses his own tail. It does. I do actually have a snake friend on my team who could eat their own tail. You believe in this last one? You have no reason to freak out? Oh, Barry, you shouldn't. I'm sorry, my friend. Why? I don't understand why we only replace... It's because it's expensive and because I'm not allowed to, like, ask for a highly experimental surgery to turn my arm into a robot arm. Because no one's investing in the R&D for cool robot arms. They're all investing R&D in other bullshit. Prosthetics should be, like, better than the real thing. And I should have all of them. I want that future which Raiden has in Rising, where you are just a brain attached to a spinal cord. And, like, he has, like, the top half of his head or something, but the rest of his body's fucked. That's my future. That's the future that I want. I want to be able to just, like, have different robot bodies that have superpowers. And be like, yo, this is the sickest. Who wants to step to me? And then no one can, because I'm too powerful. Right, time to go kill a Bugman? I think Bugman's first. I should be running there, but I'm not. Cool. Swap. Oitka could actually set up, so I might attempt to do an Oitka setup. Does he have a tongue? Does who have a tongue? Me? Does Raiden? Yes, because Raiden would require a tongue of some kind to be able to say certain things. Like, certain noises require a movement of the tongue. However, does he have a robot tongue? And I'm starting to feel like I'm saying tongue weird. Tongue is one of those words where it doesn't take long for it to feel like you're not saying it right. Tongui. But does it, like... Does he have swappable tongue? The thing is, he loses his bottom jaw, but I think he like, manages to keep his tongue. And he probably doesn't need to, like... He probably has magic teeth. Super teeth that need no business. I mean, for tasting flavour of food. Well, sure, you could Tom, surely you could have, I forget you have a fucking Dustox. Surely you could have, like, a robot tongue that sends the, like, it analyzes the food and sends the correct sensation. Or analyzes the food and sends you whatever the fuck you want, because it's a robot tongue. I bet those fake bottom teeth are cooler too. I bet they have better crunch potential. Thing is, if Raiden fights another sword user and wants to, like, bite their sword, he can't, really, because he's not got a strong upper jaw. He's not got a strong top jaw. He's got the robot teeth on the bottom, and then he just breaks his top teeth. I imagine you could, like, if I had something metal in here I could bite down on. And then just try and isolate the sensation on the top. Did you use Toxic? You did. That doesn't matter. Does that butterfly teach in college? It does. You're a very astute observer there, Capo. I'm just going to Quiver Dance a bunch. I'm going to Quiver Dance a bunch, use one full restore, and then attempt a sweep. Because this thing knows Bug, Buzz, and Toxic. And neither of them are going to do a huge amount to me before I manage to get off all of my Quiver Dancers. I could probably go on the 4th. I want to get a 5th, though. I want to extend. Yeah, so dentist, that's fun. And I hate going to the dentist. Last time I went to the dentist, was it the last time? One of the times I went to the dentist, they were giving me shit because I didn't have an electric toothbrush, and I was like, well, electric toothbrushes are kind of expensive. And they were like, well, and then the assistant, like, tried to recover me there and tried to help me out. But the actual dentist was really mean. I mean, you're already charging me money for this. If I want to be yelled at by, like, because of my teeth, I'd go full cam on Twitch and smile too much. Bag. Okay. Full restore. And then I guess we'll attempt to just sweep through. You're like +5. If you can't kill here, then you can't kill ever. You're +5, and you're fighting arguably the weakest of the Elite Four. Granted, he put a light screen up, but I still expect you to win. What's the point of actually just brush forehead? What's the point of a toothbrush? Just use your finger. Duh. Just pull out some hair, wrap it around your finger, and rub that on your teeth. Fucking people buying toothbrushes. What's the point? Now that might explain why my gums are having trouble. Now that I think about it. Oh no. So you're around level 50 something. I still don't think that's going to be much of a problem. Like, I am your... that actually means I'm appropriately leveled for the Elite Four, which I didn't expect to be. Now, bear in mind, this happened after skipping multiple full routes of trainers. I skipped so much of this game to get to here. I skipped an entire dungeon. There's a whole dungeon on Iron Island with a whole bunch of stuff to go do. Excuse me, involving like a side character and a bunch of double battles and multiple like Team Galactic members to beat. I skipped the whole dungeon and I'm still like, in some ways I'm over leveled, but I'm still like about the right level for this. Well, no, I'm slightly over leveled for this. Oh no, Defend Order. I love Vespiquen. Vespiquen I've got a soft spot for because I used one, I think, back in my original playthrough. It might have been like a second playthrough of Diamond, or my first playthrough of Platinum. I'm a big fan of Vespiquen. I like the design, I like the concept. It's a good Pokemon. I respect it. And then Beautifly. Okay, now I'm gonna do something wild. I'm gonna do Air Slash, which is revolutionary. Can't believe it worked. Yeah, so we'll probably beat Pokemon today. Unless I have something go catastrophically wrong with the Elite Four, which... I've beat this Elite Four in my level 40s. Like, high level 40s. Usually you'd get someone to level 50 by the end of the whole run. But, like, I've beat this Elite Four with worse Mon. Are you part Dark? I feel like you're part Dark. You're too strong? You are too strong, bro. Will you just sweep through this? I have no fucking idea what Drapion's type is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. Is it Poison Dark, but it looks like a big scorpion bug? And is owned by the bug type Elite Four member. Sick. I used one item. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm actually just falling apart too, because my nose is like full of blood, which is not probably good for me, but I can't imagine it's bad for me. At least nobody could tell me it's bad for me, and I believe them. Right, Egg. Is this where I want to use Egg? You're going to be ground type, I believe. If I just curse a lot with Egg and then Bullet Seed a bunch, maybe. Yeah, you're ground type. Do you have a fire ground type? That's what I'm wondering. Is there a fire ground type? And if so, what does it look like? What is it called? What does it do? Who is your fire ground type and what does it do? Quagsire! Sire! I believe the lady doth protest too much. Disco, baby. Cap, have you played Disco Elysium? If not, highly recommend. Highly recommend. I've got a friend of mine from the US who's been travelling around Europe a bit. And he's supposed to be in the UK soon-ish. And I'm hoping to like meet him at some point and hang out for a little bit. Mostly to just talk to him about Disco Elysium. How do you set soil on fire? First you add something flammable and then you light that. Most things that you want to set on fire, you just add something that's flammable or inflammable and set that on fire. Not unflammable though. Definitely not unflappable. No, you want it to be unflappable because you don't want someone to flap the fire away. So you want it to be non-flappable fire. Non-unflappable. You don't listen to Disco? Damn it, Cap. Disco Elysium, baby. It's good stuff. If you want to invent a guy, I'm the guy who just finished Disco Elysium and now thinks it's the best thing ever. When actually it's probably just okay. Why does everybody knows Toxic? Everybody can learn Toxic, except for some reason the 6 people in my team. You have seen the early 2000s Korean CG picture Elysium? Excellent. It's basically the same thing, probably. I'd have to guess. It couldn't not be the same thing, because if it wasn't the same thing, I'd look like a fool. Right. Excellent. I'm toxic. Right, we'll use another full restore, and then Bullet Seed. I'm going to use another full restore, and then just Bullet Seed, and we'll see how we get on. I have set up a bunch against this. Bullet Seed should kill Quagsire. I would expect in at least 2. Well, I would actually expect it to do it in 2 outright. Sorry about that. You got a crit? Oh, it didn't do much. But I would actually like it to kill in 1, just so I don't have to think. You know, surf again. Toxic Grandma. In a way, aren't they all? Is that static on the... Is that meant to be like a sandstorm, or is that like static on the screen at the top of the screen? Because you see it on the outside, like the edges of or the sides of the walls. The walls have a bit that looks like sand or static flying up to the ceiling. And the ceiling looks like it's covered. I'm going to be level 60. I'm going to be level 60 before I get to Cynthia. Wishcash is just Quagsire, but bad. And by that, I mean it's the same type as Quagsire, and it's less enjoyable. Ooh, Ice Beam is actually scary. Ice Beam would have killed me. It's not going to do much now. If Grandma bites you. If a Grandma bites you and no one is around to hear it, do her dentures come off? You need help. You just finish Yarok. I've got a book. A friend of mine got me a Warhammer 40k book. And he got me a couple actually. I need to like continue reading them. I'm just really bad at reading stuff. Because I don't just sit down and do it. I should have read some today. I had time today. I could have had a little bit of time and read me a book. But then I'm like, reading? I don't know how to do that. I stream in order to just guess what everybody's saying. I feel like I'm getting better and better at it, but I'm not sure. This is going to be it. This is going to be it. Da, da. This is going to be the one. I believe this is... I'm actually probably... I might beat the Elite Four. If it all goes fine, I'll beat the Elite Four really quickly, and then I'll either have to play something else or end stream. If I'm honest, considering the fact that I'm in mild pain, not large, it's ignorable, but also it does hurt a little bit. Like just a little bit. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. And I kind of just want to be done with this game. Hippowdon. Hippowdon, I thought that was your shiny colour. It would have been a cool shiny colour. It disappoints me that it's not. Bullet Seed. You have Ice Fang. You have a bunch of Ice-type moves. Now, if it wasn't for the affection mechanics, this would probably actually be a mild challenge of an Elite Four run. Because they have Ice Beam, they have Ice Fang. They have moves that are quad effective against a Torterra. It would do significant damage. I would probably, like, Egg would probably just go down outright. But because of the affection mechanics, I don't even know what's going on. I'm just hitting buttons. Coil. That's like boost defense. Attack and defense as well as accuracy. Nah. There's a sandstorm a-coming. I'm never going to use the 6th member of my team. I went through all the effort to feed it all the poffins, and I'm never going to use it because it is so low level. It's rising. Like, I have a higher chance of using it than I would in a different game, but I probably wouldn't build it in a different game, which is, I guess, is a benefit. Right, you are a fire dude. I don't know, man. Like, my only water type is super slow and weak. But also, you kind of... I get the feeling you suck. I just get the feeling no one likes you, if I'm honest. What do you have an Infernape. I know that much is true. I know you have an Infernape. What TMs do I have? Have I given anyone like a half decent TM? Lumpy, you need something better than what you've just got. Rock Slide? Wrong person. Rock Slide might be good. Dude has a clown. No, he doesn't have a clown. He has a cool. He's got his cool cap. Rock Slide is probably better than Fire Punch, if I'm honest. Because it will give me a little more type coverage, which I do need. Man, I'm falling apart. Genuinely, I'm falling apart at the seams. It's great. It's sick. I love it. It's gonna be a good time. Is it gonna be the best time? I fucking hate the rock climb as a normal type move. It's Pokemon. Why do you do these things to me, man? I try to like you, and then you just make me not. Right, save. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I give them new moves with those CDs, and they're DVDs. In Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, you get given an item called they are training videos. You get given an item called the Teachy TV, which functions as a tutorial. You can play a bunch of tutorial videos where a character, like, it's a video where they're showing you how to do certain things, but it's also explained that you play your TMs on that, and they're like little tutorial videos for your Pokemon to learn the moves. Now, the Teachy TV as an actual item hasn't appeared in any other game, but that's the only canonical explanation for TMs that we ever got. So, I take it as fact in all of them. You make your Pokemon watch a little training video on how to use a move. Or you make them eat a CD. So, either way, it's kind of lit. You hit like a 85 accuracy move? That's rude. Why'd you have Hypnosis? You got Lanky? Everybody gets Lanky when the fight starts, man. He's the only one who keeps his kind of funky hair. You have Poison Jab? Yeah, Rapidash kind of cool. I didn't know Rapidash had these kind of moves. Ba, ba, ba. I mean, it's not the biggest issue if you kill Lumpy. Honestly, I would probably just swap to Torterra and start using Earthquake and expect it to work. Actually, I might just swap to Torterra after you kill this guy and start using Earthquake, because I think that'll work. You're going to hold on or you're going to die? You're going to die, that's fine. Insert skill CDs into their skull still. Exactly. And then when you, like, but that's why Pokemon can only hold 4 moves, because when you pop in one of the CDs, another one pops out. It's no longer functional, but it does pop out. I'm just going to use you, and I'm just going to hit Earthquake, and I'm going to hope the Quick Claw triggers a bunch. Why do you keep using Hypnosis, you big weirdo? And why does it keep hitting? What's E stand for? On Lump, I don't remember. I would have explained it when I first named him. I would have had an explanation for that, probably. I now have no explanation for that. I have no idea what E stands for, and I should. Are you just going to keep using Hypnosis? I've woken myself up again. Hypnosis is like an 85 accuracy move or something. It's not high accuracy. How have you hit 2 in a row? There we go. Flame Charge. I'm bulky enough that that's not really worrying. Oh, man, my nose, man. I'm falling apart. It's great. It's going to be sick. I'm going to turn into goo. I knew Eeveengellion would catch up with me one day. Now I can be the goo man. Lumpy's going to be underleveled because I can't get him leveled up if he doesn't stay alive. I'm only reviving him to like get him XP. Lumper. My lumpa-dumper. That Lopunny's got a lumpa-dump. Oh no, wait, no, hang on, wait, no, hang on. That was super effective. Am I dead? No. Are you dead? Yeah, you're getting there. Oh man, you got an item. You got leftovers? Yowzers. I could probably just sit here and set up on you, couldn't I? I could. That might be funny. I'm not going to, but it might be funny. What I should do is swap to Chopper, use a fighting type move, and then swap to something else when I need it. Good dodge, Egg. But that Lopper, oh man, she's healed again. Whatever will I do? I'm just going to hit my Earthquake button, and an Earthquake's going to happen, and then I'm going to not have to think about it anymore. After I hit a second Earthquake, because this Earthquake will hit. She'll go down to yellow health? No, red health. Okay, you're going to use a full restore, because you're... No, she's going to heal, and you won't use a full restore, because her HP's above like 33% or something? It's lower than above 25%? You just called him Pequod? Thanks, Cap. Needed him. Pokemon would probably be improved exponentially if there were a minigun that I could use just in a fight, just one fight in the whole game. I'm allowed to pull out a minigun, just and move on. Probably wouldn't use it here, but I would use it. I would use it. I misread what you said. I genuinely cannot read. Steelix, half damage. You have Fire Fang? Dodge? No, you have Iron Tail. Oh, okay, you dodge anyway. I assume you have Fire Fang and you're just not using it for some reason. Earthquake go brrr. Yeah. Who's the last member? A Dark type? Or a Ghost type? I can't remember who the last member of the Sleep 4 is. Someone use attack. Exactly. I have Chopper on the team. I could just use him. Drifblim! Ah, I remember you. You're actually annoying, if I remember right. Drifblim's an awkward Pokemon to fight because it's a weird type. It knows Will-O-Wisp and it has something that means that it explodes when it dies. Which, it's a giant balloon Pokemon. That is a reference to something in particular. Don't know if it should be. But yeah, this big balloon will blow up when I kill it. Or it might have a different ability. They usually have two abilities. One of two abilities. One of them is that it blows up when it dies. The other one is a different name that I don't understand. You think Drifblim is a name I'd give it? I couldn't come up with Drifblim. I'm not advanced enough in my naming knowledge. What if I just like hit Crunch again and then I went first? Are you not going to heal? Okay, you did heal. My Quick Claw triggered though, so I'm going first, but not really. Thanks. The Quick Claw allowed your Pokemon to move first. It didn't. Whoops. Could you? I'm just gonna hit Crunch again. What the hell is Strength stat? Are you stealing my attack stat? Did you lower my attack to heal yourself? Yo, you did. That's kind of lit. Did I crit? No, wait, hang on a minute. Oh, I did crit. Alright. I am fine. Egg, you are functionally annoying me. I'm swapping to someone else. Chopper, you can't do much for me here. I mean, you could, to be honest. You're probably fine to swap to. I'll swap to Blol Esquire. Do something there. Anyway, Infamous. I look forward to Infamous. Maybe I should. Oh man, I can't play Infamous because I have to plug in my PS3. I wish Infamous would release on a modern console or on PC. If PlayStation are going to keep bringing over Baton Pass. If PlayStation are going to keep bringing over their IPs to PC, Infamous is the one I'd really like to see next. Because I love Infamous. I think it's great. I think it's actually great. And I'd love to see it again. Fire is his fairy. Fighting is weak to fairy, so that was not super useful. This is still fine. You can kill Blol Esquire. Quite frankly, it's not my favourite Pokemon in here. I think it's tanky, but well. Egg's clawing of its fellow animals, especially violent, so it wishes for a fitting reward. Exactly. Oh, it looks like it's in a bit of a pinch. It might cry. Me too. That is a fire monkey. So the fire type starters in Pokemon are... I don't know if it's ever been confirmed, but they all appear to be based off of the Zodiac calendar. Their evolutions, or their first starter evolutions, are like based on each of the Zodiac. Dragon, monkey, pig, mouse, or rat, however you want to see it. Earthquake? Rabbit. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting someone. Like chicken? Or chick, or whatever you'd refer to it as. They're all meant to be sort of based off of the different Zodiac animals. Seemingly. That could be wrong, but that does seem to be the theme they're going for. And Infernape especially is also meant to look a bit like, I think, Sun Wukong. Maybe? Or at least the like stylized design that you see of him in a lot of modern stuff. You're sending out Drifblim again. Hello. I'm just going to hit Crunch and I'm going to hope it hits. I'm just going to use Crunch and I'm going to hope it hits. And then if it does, I can move on. Great, thanks for that. Man, it really does kind of sting a bit to talk. Thing is, I'm not going to be able to get dentist appointment for a while. That's fun. Ugh. Teeth. Why do we need them? God left us and left us with horrific luxury bones, and I hate it. When God comes back, I'm having a go at him, or her, or it, or whatever the fuck the entity decides to present itself as. I'm beating the shit out of it. Tell you that much for certain, for giving me luxury bones. Now, you could argue that luxury bones are a concept invented by man, but that's too complex for me right now. I just want to beat up God. Love Chopper, dude. Good old Chopper. Give this kid a clown nose after you're done. Heck yeah. No, I don't like Flynn. Who do I like in this Elite Four? Cynthia. She's not in the Elite Four. I like none of this Elite Four because this is the Diamond Pearl version. If this was the Platinum version of their teams makes more... Oh, you're psychic. Makes more sense. The Diamond Pearl versions of their teams are kind of garbage. And this is me like half paying attention and I'm still pretty much breezing through them. I'm also like way higher level than I probably should be. Jorah's a luxury bone. You don't need it to live. I mean, in that sense, a lot of bones are luxury bones, right? I don't need my leg bones to survive. In fact, if anything, the whole jaw is a necessary bone because it's required for the breaking down of material to eat and consume. With no legs, I could drag myself to a carcass to eat it. With no jaw, I'd walk over and would struggle to tear it apart into a format that would be edible. Hello, Mr. Mime. Oh, you're part fairy and fairy is this bug? Weird, dude. Who let you do that? Don't really need limbs. Well, yeah, but he's still alright. I wouldn't, you know, get rid of limbs. That's not really my call. That's Adam's. If Adam was going to get rid of limbs, then I would respect the decision. But I don't think that would be very nice to just, like, decide that we don't... What was that? Where did that come from, Cat? That was really mean. Oh, limbs. Mechanical limbs. Heck yeah. I would probably trade in. I don't know. I think it'd be easy to say that I would trade in my limbs for, like, robot limbs if they were able to be superior. But then I don't know if I'd actually follow through on that. I think I like the concept of having mechanical, like advanced robotic limbs more than I do actually, would actually enjoy having them. Like, I want the experience of being Adam Jensen without having to invest the time and effort into being Adam Jensen, if you know what I mean. Whoa! That's fucked up, dude! Well, I might die then. Cool. Yo, you're level 59. I didn't realise. Freaky sci-fi bullshit. Dude, it's cool though. Yeah, I'm probably Oatka's gonna die here. Unless you miss. Dodge? Survive? I held on with 1 HP. It does mime at you. It puts up, Mr. Mime was like the first user or the original user of both the screen moves, where an invisible screen is like put up in front of him, and it reduces the damage of my moves. Mr. Mime is like the OG screen user.
It is you who is in a box.
Giraffe-a-rig! I love Giraffe-a-rig! Yo! I wish you were better because you're a cool design. Hello, Lewis.
Vaggie.
Buggy. Va-ge. How are you, Lewis? I'm gonna heal. Oh wow, that wasn't as much as I thought it would be. Oh, it's fine. I can heal again. I'm aware of the Yakuza Free Kiryu tattoo sweepstakes. I'm not. Would you care to elaborate and/or link me? Preferably both, but at least one of them. Yakuza Free Kiryu tattoo sweepstakes. Is that... No! I made myself really fast, and now you're making it so that I'm really slow. What a call, dude, essentially. It's a giraffe dripped in... It's Giraffe-a-rig! It's a palindrome. It's a palinmnon. It's a palamon. It's a race car. It's spelt the same way forward and backwards. What do you mean it's not as cool as the fire monkey? It's a giraffe that's the same back to front. You can see it's... So, Girafarig's original design, if I remember right, because it's a Gen 2 Pokemon, and a lot of the original Gen 2 sprites exist somewhere in the files, if I'm remembering this right, because they've been pulled by fans. Girafarig, I think, originally was the front on both ends, so it would have been the exact same forward and backwards, which is kind of neat. Medicham. I really want Trick Room to wear off, because right now I'm going to have to suffer through Ice Punch. A huge power Ice Punch. Dickhead. Oh well. Chopper can come and do some business. Not that long for a giraffe, it's just a thin horse. It's a big giraffe. It's a big giraffe. Man wins Kazuma Kiryu's 9,000. This is going to be a link to porn, isn't it? Also, Lewis, that's a terrible... Why is it a google.com/amp link? Why is that not the link of the website? What a weird link. March of last year, Sega sponsor. When was this? 2011! Lucky winning was Ferry Savasky, who just happens to be a 46-year-old full-time MMA trainer. Oh god, hello, you died. Full-time MMA trainer and martial arts instructor in Liverpool, Australia. Liverpool, Australia? He's not a Scouse. I'm from Liverpool. I'm a Scouser. I'm gonna fuck you, Nan. After I thought, hey, this is not bad. It was 2 PM when we were done. By 6:30 PM, I had to take a... Oh, wait, did they do the actual, like, Japanese, process? Or was it just... Tattoo once every week, every 3 weeks for 4 hours, taking 6 months to complete. Yeah. What a long process. To have someone else's tattoo. Alakazam? Wow, you probably are full of an Alakaham. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna chuck an egg. I'm gonna see if egg can do something here. That's cool. That's a fun thing to win. It's an odd thing to win though, right? Because I'm kind of like, oh, does that boost your special attack? It does, doesn't it? Sharply boosted, doesn't it? That's scary. Crunch. What if I just used Crunch? That dude's ready for dinner. Alakazam is all in for dessert, man. Don't you be talking to me about dinner like this man is gonna have 2 soups. Who has 2 soups? Alakazam is a dessert fiend. That is a man who was gonna eat a spicy chocolate fudge brownie with 1 spoon covered in ice cream. And then, like, a full pile of goo with the other spoon. I don't know what his particular tastes are. Steel no longer resists dark. Steel no longer resists dark, but you're physical, so you're tough. Oh, that lowered your defense though. Trick Room. I'm slower. Alaka 2 Soup Zama. No, Lewis. Cap, Lewis. Fun fact about Alakazam: there was a very famous magician, or a somewhat famous magician, who was very angry about the Pokemon Company using Alakazam's design because he was like the original spoon bender dude, and he thought the Pokemon Company basically ripped off his brand effectively, and was very, very mad at it, and basically put a blanket ban on Alakazam appearing in any Pokemon media outside of the games. Alakazam is not Alakazam hasn't had a Pokemon card in years. There hasn't been an Alakazam Pokemon card since the 90s. I don't believe it's appeared in the anime at all since that point too, but it's definitely on Pokemon cards. That's a big problem. Very, very recently, that guy backed down and was like, I apologize for what I said about Alakazam. He recognized that it was just been some, like, long vendetta that he needed to let go. Which is wild. He just bends spoons, right? He's a funny magician man, and he was exerting an incredible amount of legal force on Nintendo. I think it was more that at the time, Game Freak probably wasn't super big, so it was like, oh, we don't want to fight this, and then it just became tradition that, yeah, we're just not going to put Alakazam on cards. I don't remember, but it might have also affected Kadabra. Is this a longer... This is a longer corridor, right? No, same length. Reflections Call, at least. What? I don't even know what you start with, Cynthia. Cancel. Damn. I don't... Well, whatever you start with, Egg. In all things, I am Egg. At least her theme's still good. Big piano. I did. I overcame all the challenges. I don't actually remember any of them. The hardest challenge I overcame was not with any of my Pokemon, because it was the process of obtaining them. And that was where the fun happened. And then I got to, okay, this is it. This is the fight. You send out a Pokemon that is strong against everything except Fairy. And knows pressure. That's cool. Well, has pressure. I'm just going to hit you with an Earthquake and see what happens. Let's see, does this work? Does this kill? Do I get like a lucky crit? No? Alright. Well, a lucky crit would have been fun, I guess. You're my level too, right? You're like at my level? You do okay damage? Yeah, you're at my level. Alright, so this is like a proper fight. Cynthia's AI should be solid. I assume her team have proper held items. There we go, Citrus Berry. Yeah, this should be a relatively proper fight. Dark Pulse, is that stronger than Shadow Ball? I don't know. Doesn't matter, I'm just going to Earthquake again and hope it hits. Earthquake. Bam. There we go. Okay, first Pokemon down. In the original, it was like very scary because nothing, like Spiritomb was weak to nothing back in the old days, and then they added Fairy type. Didn't need Fairy type, but Spiritomb was still scary. Quick Guard is Protect, but like big. Ghost and Stone just ate a berry. Yeah, a nut berry. Keep old moves. I don't care about Wide Guard. Was next Milotic. Milotic's cool. Probably knows an Ice type move that will kill you instantly. I'm just going to attempt to do Bullet Seed anyway. Hold on. Eh. Not like the biggest loss. Oh. Her defense is up now. If her Milotic has the same skill mine has, I don't think Milotic can have guts. So she has a higher defense now because she's holding an item that burnt it. That's kind of cool. That's actually kind of fun. That's an actual, like, proper strategy. Alright. That's pretty sick. And you know Skull too, so you could do Burn on me. And Burn would be a problem for, like, most of my Pokemon. I also now can't inflict you with a status because you've inflicted yourself with one. Now, Burn, and you're a special attacker, so Burn doesn't really matter. Yo! You're part Poison type, which makes you scary for a Fairy type. That's kind of sick. That's actually, like, cool. Alright, Lumpy. Because you should be able to kill this. Belial Esquire. Dude, Cynthia has, like, a proper team. I'm glad I skipped Roots, because otherwise this would probably not be much of a fight. But thanks to skipping a bunch of Roots, this feels like it's more of a fight. In fact, your Roserade will kill. Lumpy will not live against an attack from your Roserade. Yeah, it would have to dodge or hold on. It held on. I don't know if a Flamethrower kills, though. I think Roserade probably has high enough special defense to hold out. And then I dived... Oh, no, you do go down. Been laughing out loud. There we go. That's what it's meant. Been laughing out loud, Esquire. Okay. Fiffle has gotten a level. You go down to Poison. This is a proper little fight. That's fun. I made the right decision to not do a bunch of Roots. God, I'm just imagining how over-leveled I would be at this point if I had done all the fights up to this point. Okay, Chopper... Swords Dance is risky, but I'm going to try it. Don't burn me. Also, don't kill me. Killing me would also be a problem. Okay, I get a Swords Dance off. A Drain Punch would probably do. Get a Tragic Fear of Victory. The fact is, I have enough items to like get through this. I will use items. This is a casual playthrough, and I do fully believe Pokemon should be able to have some level of difficulty even while using items, because the other games all had. But it is cool. This fight is kind of cool. We are at the end of the game, and this is like the cool fight, and it's only a cool fight because of a bunch of like effectively accidental restrictions on myself, or I was like, right, I'm just not going to fight these guys because I don't need to. There'd be no point. I could Swords Dance you again. If she crit though, I would be in danger. If she crit and you didn't hold on, that would cause a problem. So I think I go for the Drain Punch. In fact, if she crits right now, you die. So I'm just gonna go for Drain Punch anyway. Don't crit. Don't get burnt. Nice, cool, good, love it, sick, cool, love it, sick, nice, good, love it, cool, sick, nice, love it, cool, sick, love it, cool, good, nice. Good heal. You held on. Barely. Like, you might not have even actually held on. It might have just been, I got you to 1 HP. Or close to 1 HP. Gastrodon. That'd be good for a Pokemon that has a Grass-type move. Sadly, my Grass-type Pokemon is currently dead. Drain Punch is still good, though. Love a good Drain Punch. Oh, and a critical hit from Chopper. Chopper's not going to let it happen again. Chopper's not going down again. Sadly, that Gastrodon got kind of fucked. You don't... Your Diamond Pearl team doesn't have a Togekiss, does it? No, it has a Lucario. If it had a Togekiss, that would have been cool. Because a Togekiss would have been a scary thing to swap. Like, if she swapped out to her Togekiss that she would have in Platinum, I'd be up against a Fairy Flying type, and Gallade would not do well there. Sadly, her Diamond Pearl team is still a little bit like a Gastrodon is not it, really. She might have it in Platinum too, I don't remember, but it's kind of a weird Pokemon to have, I think, right now. Excellent, cool. Is this gonna be the Garchomp? There's the Garchomp. Level 66. This thing will kill probably nearly everything in my team quite handily. Psycho Cut. Hold on. You did hold on. If you get a crit with Psycho Cut, I might win. Might win if you hit, but a crit with Psycho Cut might win. Oh. You're getting close. A Drain Punch if I held on again. Or I crit. That is a Garchomp. Oh man, my tooth hurts. That do be a Garchomp. There it is. Drain Punch. I beat the game. There's my critical hit. The problem is that you could like rely on that critical hit. It's not like I'm not super surprised that it happened. I'm not like, oh my god, the crit! Like, that had a good chance of happening thanks to the affection mechanics. With this is the end of Pokemon Shining Pearl, effectively. I'm probably not going to do the post-game stuff on stream. Chopper does it again. Exactly. Oitka actually beat the first Elite Four member all on their own, so good team. Genuinely, I think this is the worst mainline Pokemon game I played. Like, we're at the end of the game. They're talking about how I've become the champion, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure the post-game might have some cool stuff. I've seen that it's got some cool, like, trainer rematches and whatnot, which look cool, but ultimately, I think this is I do think this is the worst Pokemon game that has released. Yeah. It's not good. It is not good. She did pay me in the Japanese version of Pokemon. The money is actually yen. They do pay you in Japanese yen, and then in the West it's Poké Dollars or Pokebucks or whatever the hell they call it. Step this way. I need you to, Professor. Yeah, this is not a good. There is no reason. Every other remake in the series, you have some reason to play it. That's what that P is. Really, I didn't know that. Every other series in like every game in the series, every remake, I think you have a. That is a Russian ruble. I've never noticed that. Wow. Cap, you have come in with some wild knowledge. The video game feed froze. Oh, that's fine. Look, I'm going to tell you that she's plugging in my Pokemon. I'm being welcomed to the Hall of Fame. I might be able to reactivate it in time for you guys to see me in the Hall of Fame. Come on. Rev up for me, buddy. There we go. Look, we're in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, every other Pokemon remake, including Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I think you have a valid, solid reason to play them over the original. The only reason I could think to play this over the original is that you don't want to go and play a game with DS graphics. At which point, I'm like, you're not my audience, probably. Or, like, I guess, but I think the game still looked fine. But this is like Diamond and Pearl, but worse. This felt like I was playing Diamond and Pearl, but like actively worse. The only fun I had in this game was building my team. And that fight at the very, very end with Cynthia, which has a bunch of asterisks over it, because I skipped like giant swaths of content. I skipped an entire dungeon. I skipped multiple routes of trainers. What's your Plumble ID? Congratulations. Thanks, Cap. Yeah, this is a. I should not have bought this game. This is me like actively regretting the fact that I bought this game. I'll probably continue Diamond in Japanese because I think that could be fun to like play through the Pokemon game chat. I've tried to do it a few times. I'll try and continue it. Just play Platinum. I'll finish the AC7 DLC. I should finish AC7. Yeah, like if you want to play Gen 4, just play Platinum. If you are okay, now Pokemon isn't made for me. It isn't made for somebody who's played every Pokemon game. I have played. From Gen 1 to the current gen, I have played at least 2 or 3 games in each gen. Usually, like all of them. I've played. Have I played the original Red? I don't know. I've played Yellow. So Yellow is actually, I think the first gen is the one where I've only played 1. I think I've played Red. I'm not sure. But I'll just say I played Yellow. I played Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I've played Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, and Fire Red, not Leaf Green. Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver. Black, White, Black and White 2. X and Y. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. And Sword and Shield. And now Shining Pearl. And I've started Brilliant Diamond. Putting all of those things together, like, this is... I would not recommend this to... If you wanted to play a Pokemon game, this would be the bottom of my list. I like them showing off all the different outfits I didn't wear. This isn't my journey. I wasn't wearing any of this. I wore the Platinum outfit. If you want to play Gen 4, play Platinum. Like, emulate it or buy a copy if you can stomach the ridiculous prices the Pokemon get, like all Pokemon games are these days. If you want to play... If you want to start Pokemon, I would play a completely different Pokemon. It is all over. I'm now just talking about how I didn't like it. How are you, Mitch? I didn't catch them all. I didn't even see them all. I actively tried to avoid them all to give myself a better time. And yeah, this is... Play literally any other Pokemon game. Fucking play Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield, you know what? Like, this game in retrospect makes Sword and Shield feel like a better game. because at least it felt like that game was trying to do something. And some people have tried to shield this game from certain criticisms by saying, oh, well, it's a faithful remake. And that's not true, because there are like key changes being made for the worse. The underground base system, they completely removed the furnishing system, and you now just get statues that you pop in. They've removed all like individuality for Eeveengellion has their own voice actor. They removed all individuality of the underground base system for a statue thing. It's actively worse. Tell every person on the screen the game's just plain not good. That's true, Cap. It feels rude to say that to the like. I'm not. Game development is difficult. It's complex, but Game Freak have done better. ICLA have been like a support team for other stuff. I would love to see it behind the scenes on this game. I would love to see behind the scenes on this game's development, because it doesn't feel like it either feels like ICLA was just given the Diamond and Pearl games and been like, just make this HD or whatever, or that they were starting to work on stuff and Game Freak probably like dipped their toes in a bit too much to guide them. Bang, I don't even try, so I don't know what they are, because it's a bad game. There we go. Which one, those Sword of Shield? Play any of them. Play any of them. If you're a child and it's your first Pokemon game, this will be fine. Because that's who it's for. It's not for me, and I recognize that. I don't think that shields it from, like, criticism. I think it was bad. Or I think it was an active disappointment. And Yedo, your efforts were wasted. I'm sure everybody on the team did their job to a competent manner, but like in terms of like creative vision, it's just not there. This is actively like every single other I fucking recommend Red and Blue, and for reference, I used to think Red and Blue were the worst Pokemon games. I saw Red and Blue in the same way that I saw like Ocarina of Time. In that they were like the original, they started off a big thing, but everything that came after them was better. And this game doesn't exist in a vacuum. There is just an outright better version of this game that you could play. And for Red and Blue, I would say that there is some value in playing them because they are the originals and you could see what that's like. You play this because you want to. You play this because you want to play Pokemon Diamond or Pearl on a Switch, and you want nothing else. You want a smaller experience. Vastly overrated. No, I just feel like. I feel like with stuff like Red and Blue or Ocarina of Time is that they were good at the time, and then like every game in their own series that released after them was better, but they're considered like the greatest of all time. Ocarina of Time is considered by a lot of people to be the greatest game of all time, and I'm like pretty solid in my opinion that its sequel Majora's Mask is an outright better game in every respect. Like, I think Majora's Mask is just better. You can play Red and Blue on an OG Game Boy, and with the new Pocket thing, whatever it's called, you could play Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Yellow, Green, and all sorts of various Game Boy and Game Boy Color games on it, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't actually know what it is. Was Majora's better than... Whoa, there it is. I did answer the thing. I answered the thing, like, immediately, which is that's my brain. That's my brain working overtime to catch up to you, Mitch. I've seen you in the Discord enough that I can guess what you're going to say. My answer to your next question is a ham sandwich. Yeah, I think Majora's Mask is better than Ocarina of Time. 100%. I've played Ocarina of Time. And when I play it, I'm like, oh, this is where Twilight Princess came from. I think Twilight Princess is better than Ocarina of Time. And Twilight Princess, I haven't played Skyward Sword. Maybe Skyward Sword is the one where I'd be like, oh, Ocarina's better than this. But, like, I just think every 3D Zelda game that came after Ocarina of Time is outright better. For different reasons that make them all unique. And Ocarina of Time being the originator is cool, but it doesn't excel at the different things that I think the other games excel at. Twilight Princess excelling at being an Ocarina of Time remake with more interesting content. And I feel the same way about Red and Blue. Yellow I think has got some unique stuff in that you could argue would be like sets it aside. But Red and Blue I think like they're actually fundamentally broken. Red and Blue is non-functional. Well, they are functional, but they are just broken games. A lot of the mechanics don't work properly. Yeah, DS Zelda with the Hourglass. You had Phantom Hourglass and then Spirit Tracks, which was the maybe sequel. I'm not sure. I like those two. They were good times. Yeah, I just Red and Blue are like semi non-functional. There are a lot of mechanics in it that just don't work the way they should. And they're, I don't know. Did I swing my Wii Chuck into my TV as I tried to clear the grass? I didn't play a Zelda game on Wii. I might have. Did I play Ocarina of Time? No, it would be GameCube version. I had the GameCube version of Twilight Princess. I also had the GameCube version of Wind Waker that came with Ocarina of Time, which also had Master Quest. Don't know what about Red or Blue wasn't functional. There's some. It was super effective. There we go. There's some like it's actually like kind of interesting to look into. I don't actually hold it against Red and Blue much, but psychic types don't function properly. There's a typing chart issue where the things that psychic is meant to be weak to, it's actually super effective against. So the ghost type is completely pointless, or something like that. It's hard to remember. But I think just Gold and Silver. Gold and Silver have a weird level curve. I think Gold and Silver are better. I think Ruby and Sapphire is probably the point when I'm like, yeah, that's like outright just straight better than Red and Blue, unless you really don't like Pokemon designs past the originals. And at that point, you've like hung your hat there. That's where you stand. We're not gonna meet where I am. So I just respect where you are. Ganon's rigged the train with bombs so it can't stop or go slow. Exactly. That might be the plot, Cap. I don't remember the plot of Spirit Tracks. That might be the plot. Yeah. I'm trying to... The game looks kind of pretty. I like the reflection effect. They fucking removed, like, the infinite use TMs they removed. And people like Faithful Remake. I hate the Faithful Remake stuff. This game is weird. It is just weird. And you can't get Sylveon, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know. So I got this game. I cancelled my order of this game, and then I started up again. Because I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to care. I'm just not going to care, and I'm going to go and I'm going to enjoy Pokemon. And then I went in and I didn't enjoy Pokemon. And I'm sad now. My webcam came with like a little tripod. I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I'm sad now. But that's fine. Not, you know, you can't like everything. I'm not Pokemon's target audience anymore. Which feels weird for me to say, because when I play older Pokemon, not like really old, I'm talking like slightly older Pokemon games, I enjoy them a lot. But current Pokemon, I'm just not like there for. Maybe Legends Arceus will change something, I don't know. Maybe. Probably not going to buy Legends Arceus until I see like full gameplay and some reviews from sources that I enjoy or trust. Because, yeah, can't recommend this at all. Not in the slightest. Could not. Because I would, like, if someone asked me, do you think this is good? I'd be like, you could just play the DS games. They're, like, better. And you don't need to, if you don't have a Switch, you could just play them on your PC. Through totally legitimate means. Anyway, Pokemon. That's Pokemon. That's Pokemon. What a time. Man, my tooth hurts. British version of Whose Line Is It Anyway came on last night. It was less family friendly. I did watch the British version of Whose Line Is It Anyway a long time ago. It was okay. On a number scale, what is the score for this? Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon is about standing in your room wearing a hat. I'll go downstairs. We'll go downstairs. On a number scale, if I had to give this a number scale, I'd give it a dullness out of 10. I'm not going to play the game. I will answer your I'm there. I will do it. I don't know. In a vacuum, 5. Why are you watching Team Galactic TV? In like a complete vacuum away from other Pokemon games, maybe like 5 or 6, with any knowledge of any other Pokemon game, like 2. And that, like, it's a functional get. A 0 would be non-functional. I don't know. The value of this game is lost when there are other Pokemon games that exist. And the more other good Pokemon games that exist, the less value this game has. Which you could argue the same for anything, I guess. But I don't know what this Pokemon game gives you above any other. Where does the mum sleep? On the couch? So I have always assumed when you go upstairs, you actually just go like upstairs, down a corridor, up another set of stairs into your room, and you just don't look in the rest of the house. But you're right, there isn't a couch in that house. It might be... I think Black and White established that your mum has her own room, but not the other games. Oh, the Elder wants to show me something. That'll be to help fill out my Pokedex. How many Pokemon did I actually, like, see? I didn't see a lot of Pokemon. Missing, Rolu, Wooper, whatever that is. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm missing so much. It's because I skipped a bunch of trainers, because I didn't want to. Mum just sleeps wherever. She doesn't sleep, because she's up right now. She's always up whenever you start the game. She's always up. Yeah. Pokemon. What a time. What a time. I liked building my team. 2 floors on the outside cap. Shush. I'm in the chimney. Look. So there's. It looks like there's 2 floors, but maybe there's another floor at the top at the back that we just don't see. You don't know. My window's at the back of the room, right, or at the left of the room, or the right of the room. You have no idea. I'm not even sure if I'm like I'm not even sure if I'm disappointed, because I'm thinking about it and I'm like, am I allowed to be disappointed in something I knew was probably going to happen? I don't think so. So I'm more just like pointed. Like, yep, played that. I might do the post-game stuff in my own time. Do some of the battles. I'd have to see the few Pokemon I've missed, but that's probably not going to be too difficult. Yeah. Anyway. We'll end a bit early so I can maybe attempt to figure out a solution for my tooth. Fabergé is calling me to talk about egg. Oh, Fabergé. I will never remember why I named any of my Pokemon what I named them. Monday and Tuesday is now an open slot. I don't think I'm going to put Pokemon in there. I think maybe I'm Pokemoned out. So I'm going to think about it. I'm going to think about what I'm going to put in Monday, Tuesday. It's not probably... Ace Combat could be one of the days, but I'm not going to commit to it. But Monday, Tuesday needs to be something else now. Don't know what. We'll figure something out. Anyway. Enjoy your days, evenings, mornings, whatever. I will be back. Oh, you can see some Japanese kanji on there. Oh, can you? I don't know. Is Adam live? Enjoy. Is Adam live? Man, Adam always goes live. Like, I need to start timing my streams for when Adam is about to come off, and then see if I could steal his raid. Adam online. That's Adam. Adam online. Bam. There we go. Enjoy your whatevers, wherever, whoever, and whyever, and I will see you tomorrow with some SMT. Hopefully, that'll be a good time. I'll have a good time with that. Goodbye, farewell, e-bye.